I say peace and prosperity and abundance. Peace and prosperity and abundance. To touch base on my earlier posts, I try not to get too lengthy on here. It kind of get a little difficult when you're touching topics like this, especially when you feel so deeply compassionate about these topics. It just hit different once you went through these traumatic times and has and actually have a testimony to speak on. But like I said, treat yourself with the utmost respect and have the utmost love for yourself. Always check your mental health. It's essential. It's essential. My sister, she is a licensed therapist, and I would recommend you go to her because she is one who went through the same type of struggles and also deals with the same type of traumas as I have, since we both came from a dysfunctional family. Um, so I really feel like she can really be hands-on with her clients. She not too long ago opened up her own business and has her own facility. So you definitely need to tap in with my sister, Erica Dunlap. I will drop her business name and contact information in the bio. But you really need to have therapists that actually been through something, because we all have been through something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the journey is nothing unless you have been through some type of struggle, some trials and tribulation. You have nothing to talk about, and you can't go through that. You can't actually go through that growth and development, which we all need. You know what I'm saying? We all need that growth and development. It helps us build character strength, and also helps us construct our character more formally and fashionably. Back to the topic though, like I said, it's just always best to check your mental, because especially for us men, society really don't want us to really tap into that side of things. They make it to where men have to just walk around bottling up their feelings, their emotions, because if we don't, then we are looked at to be soft, which that's not the case. We just operate how we're supposed to operate. That's our mechanics. That's our breakdowns. Whether you're a male or a female, everybody has to decompress. Everybody goes through things in life that they feel like it's difficult for them to find the root of the situation and situate. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you may need help. Excuse me. You may need help. And, if you know that Todd dimension, we are beings, so we could be taking on different traumas, different struggles, different adversities on different planes. You know what I'm saying? We're multi-dimensional, so we could be taking on different cycles of emotional trauma from different lives. I do believe in reincarnation and things like that. I do believe that we have a soul contract. That's why we have a purpose, you know what I'm saying, to fulfill. And all of us have a purpose. I want to say that. And I want to say I love everyone. But all of us have a purpose. So it's the inevitable. We're all gonna have some type of force, some type of pressure on us. How we cope with it is a different topic, is a different subject, because not everybody can cope. Not everybody knows how to decompress themselves. Not everybody knows how to find that root problem and actually assess it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to actually fix what's going on with them at the end of the day. So that's why I feel so passionate. I feel like I have to speak about it because I wish somebody would have spoke to me. I wish I would have sat down with somebody and spoke with them about what was going on, and they could have gave me a psychological approach. You know what I'm saying? Like just telling me that everybody goes through it because 9 times out of 10, and I speak from the heart and I speak from personal experience. I felt alone no matter how many people was around me. I just felt like I was going through things that nobody else was going through, and the pressure was just unbearable. You know what I'm saying? It was just like I was ready to pop any minute. And I feel like nobody should feel like that. You know, you got to decompress yourself. You got to find some way to alleviate the stress that you're going through, and also realize that you're great. And I say this all the time because I want you to actually know and resonate with your spirit when I say that you're a god, a goddess, you're a queen, you're a king. You know, you're meant for greatness. You are designed out of greatness. You are the light. You are anointed. You are highly protected. Know that. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep telling yourself that in order to cancel out the negative that conspire in your mind. So you got to keep saying your affirmations. You got to keep telling yourself that you are a blessing, that you are anointed, that you are greatness, that you're going to be triumphant. I believe in you. You got to believe in yourself. Self-love is the best love. It's great to love yourself. That way you can love others. You can love your kids. You can love your mother, your father. You can love your brothers and sisters accordingly how they're supposed to be loved because you love yourself. It hit different. I speak positivity because positivity brings high elevation. So I will continue to speak positivity unto y'all, unto everybody that I come in contact with, because I feel that deeply about changing somebody's life. And I feel like the little things matter. That's why I say be mindful of how you conduct yourself around strangers. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're going through something don't mean that somebody else ain't going through a traumatic situation in life. So by you being positive and smiling, you know what I'm saying, we all just realize this is what comes with life. It'll be a better place. You know, I'm going to always speak peace. I don't want chaos. I came from a chaotic environment. I came from a dysfunctional family. We don't want to be in environments where we feel negativity is going to consume us. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be around things that's just unbalanced. We want to be in a tranquil state. We want to be in an area where there's love, happiness, peace, and joy. I feel like everybody should want that. Peace and prosperity. I try not to get lengthy on here, but I do feel so deeply tied to this situation because, like I said, I lost a loved one that I feel like things could have been different if he would have just sat down and talked or seek help. You know what I'm saying? If he would have sought help, everything would have been good. But peace and prosperity to all. I love you all. I say.